Rita O'Hurry by S.M.G. Reddy. Rita O'Hurry was never in a hurry because she was never late. She was always on time, not like her brother Jim. She was a loud girl, not quiet or shy. She often told off Jim and his friends as she found them very annoying. That was the reason she was a bit naughty to her brother. He never turned down his music or video games. So Rita would get her revenge by turning off his alarm and enjoyed seeing him panic in the morning. This morning, Jim woke up very late indeed and was shouting at Rita. "You turned off my alarm again," said Jim. "Well, that's what you get for not turning off that computer game last night. Now I must see, where did I put my keys?" Rita said. Just then, Jim saw a bunch and kicked them towards her. "Take your keys," Jim said as he ran. Later, across the road, she could see Jim and Trixie running for the bus. "My brother is such a loser," she thought. She continued down the road, and up ahead she noticed the traffic was stopped. As she got closer, she could see her cousin Nicola O'Sorry, who had fallen off her skateboard and was lying on the floor, blocking the traffic. Rita stopped to help. "OMG," said Rita. "Are you okay?" "I'm fine," said Nicola. "I just didn't see that pothole." She pulled her up, grabbed the skateboard, and walked to the side of the pavement. Just then Rita handed Nicola Jim's zip card. "Here, use this and get the bus. That brother of mine doesn't look after his stuff, so you can give it back to him at lunchtime." Off Nicola walked to the bus. As she got on, she met her good friend Trixie. Rita hopped back on her bike and pedaled off, quite satisfied that she had given Jim's zip card to her cousin. She put on some music on her phone and was enjoying her song when all of a sudden she could hear a very loud engine noise in the distance. She knew that sound very well. It was John O'Noisy in his red sports car. "I bet he gave Jim a lift," she thought to herself. Just then she had an idea. She noticed some traffic cones on the side of the road. She put them across the street and blocked off the road to the school. Now, when John and Jim come roaring down the road, they will have to go the long way round. Happy with her trick, she continued her journey to school. As she arrived, Mr. Monroe was waiting at the gate. "Ah, Miss O'Hurry, on time again. I do wish your brother was more like you." Rita nodded and smiled as she walked to her first lesson. Finally, she got to class, where Miss Fiddlesticks was waiting for her students. After a busy day with reading, writing, and adding up, it was time to go home. She saw her brother and John running for detention and she smiled. That will teach him to be better organized and also keep his music down when I'm trying to sleep. She walked to the bike shed and was about to unlock her bicycle when she looked. "Oh no," she thought. "These aren't my keys. It was Jim's bunch. He must have kicked them towards me this morning, which means he must have my keys. Now I will have to wait for him to finish his detention." So she sat and watched all her friends go home. For the first time ever, she was also going to be late, just like her brother. She thought about all the arguing and decided she would try to be nicer from now on. She was a little older. She should set an example. She sat there reflecting on her actions and realized she should try to be better. The end.